Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna do a trade recap from the 27th February from Thursday. Before we start the video, I wanna thank y'all who supported me, and even my friends and people who DM'd me and showed some interest, and everybody who likes my video to have way more views. Yeah, I'm still not famous, but I really appreciate that. I just want to say thank you for this, and then let's just go for this recap here. So my account is currently at 30,000. I lost yesterday. Wait, I lost yesterday 3k. That's why I'm now back at 30k here. And I made for my whole 3 days now. I made almost 80k and lost 50k. Some of the risk reward is not huge, but here my risk reward is really big on trades. It was way bigger than that, but yeah, I lost some kind of little bit of over trading, but not that much. Like, still is in my strategy, in my style, how I trade. I trade really aggressive. Okay, so now here let's start from the daily chart. On the daily chart we still got that huge drop here, and then I went to the 4-hour time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame we can see here a huge bearish drop, and I knew this one here gonna be a breakaway gap, because after a huge bearish drop here we're gonna take some continuation fair value gaps around here and not on a higher time frame to tap here in again. After that I went to the 1 hour looking for some better entries, and now here New York session starts for me at this time here, and I was focusing after taking this huge sell side liquidity here. I was focused on a continuation gap. So on the 1 hour I still saw that huge bearish candle here. That's why I went to the 15-minute to look for a continuation gap around there. Okay, so from here now, after taking this huge sell side liquidity here, I was looking for some kind of pullback. And after we took that sell side liquidity, we just retraced all the way up here, and I was looking for a end fair value gap to enter. So we have a end fair value gap right here on the 15-minute, but I look for something near than that, because sometimes it depends about one tick to enter. So I went to the 5-minute, and we got here a huge bearish candle also, and we got the end of the fair value gap right here. That's my entry sign. So I was focusing on this level around here, but after this I wanted to see some kind of inverse fair value gap to confirm that this huge bearish displacement is still holding bearish. So we had a nice inverse fair value gap. Wait, where is the first one? Here we got a nice inverse fair value gap here. We closed with a candle here under it. Those candles didn't close under it. So here candle close under it, get inverse. That means we're bearish after closing down below here. Let's mark this as change of character to be bearish. And now I was looking for some kind of pullback. We had it some kind of pullback around here, and this pullback here I also confirmed it again with a inverse fair value gap on the 3-minute. So after saying we're here bearish, coming for the pullback, I want to see again a inverse fair value gap. So we got on the 3-minute now a inverse fair value gap, closed down below. That means we're bearish again. So another, that's not the change of character. Let's say that's the change of character that says we're bearish. That's now a market structure shift to say we're bearish on the 3-minute. And now I went to the 1-minute looking for this pullback here on the 1-minute. And here on the 1-minute I wanted again a inverse fair value gap. What we had here, we got inverse this. That means we're completely bearish now. But in this case here, I traded this live on stream, the PM session of New York. So we went all the way up here, and I was focused on a let's see, I think it was the 15-minute. Yeah, this was the 15-minute. So we just came all the way up just to took out this buy side liquidity here, and watch now. This buy side liquidity is inside a order block after having here very bearish confirmation, having here market structure shift to say we're bearish coming all the way down. So this is a take of buy side liquidity, even if we confirm that we're bearish all the way here, all bearish, which we marked out in the lower time frames. After coming all the way up there, I was focused on this level here, and I use again my entry model from Wyckoff. We got here, after taking buy side liquidity around here, we got a 1 minute inverse fair value gap. This says we're bearish, and after that I want to see two liquidity sweeps to the upside. Just search up Wyckoff strategy and look at the picture if you didn't, so if you don't know what it is or looked at my recent videos. So that's the first liquidity sweep, that's the first buy side liquidity which gets taken, and the next one should be the turtle soup. So we came all the way up here. Let's go to the 15-second to see it better, because some people can't see it. And then let's see, right here, more to the left, yeah, here. And then after taking this buy side liquidity out, we have some up movement, and then we got some huge sellers here, but those sellers here got trapped because it manipulate once more. So around here will be a nice entry, but I confirmed it with a 10-second chart. We need to go back there, all the way back there. Alright, I confirmed it with a 10-second chart, and what I'm focusing on always is I'm only entering after a 10-second gets inverse around this point, because we know we're gonna drop here, but for this turtle soup here I always go on 10 seconds for turtle soups. So now we can see here we got that inverse fair value gap. I entered straight off that candle, and if we go to the 1 minute to look at this trade, we can see we came up once more, but again only, as my confluence says, only on the end fair value gap, and that's a turtle soup. We also took once time more here buy side liquidity on the lower time frames, on the 10-second, 15-second, and then we just reversed all the way down. My stop was here. Normally I would go for 10-point stop, but in this case, because we displaced so hard to the upside for the manipulation, I took it at the high. So, and then we just dropped all the way down, and my TP, I drawed in my TP right here because I used the standard deviation. So the whole manipulation move, the first one which happened in this case here, is this one here. After displacing very bearish, this is the manipulation to the upside to take some buy side liquidity, and we turtle soup this one here. That's the end fair value gap on the 15-minute, which I said at the start. And now I'm marketing the last manipulation, the 1 minute. I market the high, the last high, and the last low here, before making lower highs, lower lows. So it will be looking like this here on the bearish gap, here, here, and then this was my entry, take profit, and we just accumulate some around here. I was looking here for a long position, for a quick long position to take out this high here, but it did, like, my TP was I think at this end fair value gap here, but we didn't hit it, and then just started to reverse all the way back down, and that just took entries long. And why I didn't have took it because on the 4 hour we still got that huge sell side liquidity which I was targeting at the start, but I didn't hold my trades. I should have held short, but it doesn't matter. I'm still up for this whole big trade. Let's look at my executions here. Short executions right here. No, right here. Alright, that was my entry point right here, and I took TP at this standard deviation right here. So I can see here this long position, and that's the short position. So I went from here to here, and this made me something like um something like this was my highest point, I think. So it was like yeah, 27k, something with 27k, but then I lost some of the profit because I took long while was shorted, while was still shorting around here, then kind of took too many entries, but because I got a really tight stop loss, it doesn't affect my whole PNL. So 30k, and yeah, that was my day, and that's it for this video. So y'all can see I'm showing every day, every time, my PNLs and my trade executions, so no cap bullshit. Alright, type shit. That was it. See you on the next video. That's a trade recap from today. Alright, have a nice day, y'all. Bye.